So the first thing we're gonna look at is censorship. So I do agree with the statement that the most dangerous thing to do is the censors work for them. I believe this because kind of you're kind of taking away your free speech. You're kind of taking away from your freedom of being an artist. If you're gonna make your skits and your scripts without things that you feel are gonna be funny just because you're worried that they will be censored, um, I think it's not right. I think censorship today can be looked at as cancel culture, and I think there's a difference between them because censorship is more with like the networks and like political figures. It's kind of like blacklisting you from your platform in a way. So I think if you're gonna already limit yourself out of fear that you will be censored, you're pretty much doing it for them, which isn't right. You should stick to your true self, your true form, and do what you do best. Um, Looking at from the 1960s and the 70s versus today, um, I think something that is more allowed now is more free speech on homosexuality and like politics for sure, and like political events that are going on today that are current events that people then wouldn't really have the freedom to talk about. Um, I think something that's allowed that wouldn't be allowed now that was allowed then would be racist jokes. That was an era where racism was very prevalent in society. So I just feel now racist jokes are kind of like not allowed, like blackface and all that stuff. That was the era where it was prime. It was people would still receive hatred for it, but it wouldn't be censored away. So I feel that that's something that wouldn't be allowed now that was allowed then. When looking at 2030, 10 years from now, or 8 years from now, um, I think all jokes about homosexuality, stuff like transgender people, I think all of that will be pushed away and kind of like a taboo subject as we develop in society, as we start to open our minds and be accepting of all. I think all those jokes will be thrown out the window, and comedians will have to find a new subject to talk about because by then there'll be so many different events,